The opening bell is where accounts go to die unless you know what you're doing. This was live at 9:30 a.m. No edits, no hindsight. I took these ES scalps in real time and walked away with $1,500 in under 45 minutes. Watch how I manage risk, not just profit. So let's break it down. As you see in the video, I kind of showed you I was probably about negative $72. Um, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm about to show you. I did a couple things that I shouldn't have done. Just looking at something and accidentally hit something. But anyway, uh, I'm not a big speaker. I just know how to trade and like want to just show some people my strategy. So this is my scalping strategy. What I do before the markets open, you get your mind right. Open up, talk to God, whatever that may be in the morning. Get yourself comfortable, ready to see it clearly. You know what I'm saying? Open the charts, get a feel for the day. See where your setups is for the day. See if you can see it. So anyway, I sped up the video so you wouldn't be, bored of watching 45 minutes. uh just first thing I did, get your basics down, find the trend, see if you can get the trend. If you need help or want to know what that is, just let me know in the comments. Then once I find the trend, I then put my fib on with my settings on there, and I start putting in contracts for my sniper entries on each of those lines. There's no emotion involved. Once my contract activates, I have a stop loss of about 5 points and a take profit of 7 points. For me, that's a loss of $250 or a win of $350. And as you see right now, you see me in the bottom corner, bored, rocking, just chilling. I mean, this is how you trade. No emotions. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. I mean, obviously, my strategy is a winning strategy. Uh, so, uh, I don't have a contract on that yellow line because it already missed me. So I don't want to have like FOMO and try to catch it again. It is what it is. So I have my entries right there. I Now I activated that yellow line because of uh, the trend continued to move, so it allowed me to move my fib down. As you see, I mean, just no nervousness. It either hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Uh, let's see. It's taking a minute, but it's getting there. And let me in the corner. I'm just bored just watching it. So once this hits, I'm I'm not gonna put it back there again. It may sit here in this spot for a while, but that's not my problem. Uh, I'm looking for the next two lines to hit. If it doesn't, then and it keeps continuing to go down, I will adjust my fib accordingly. You don't necessarily need these uh, breakout lines if you don't want to. I put them there. It just kind of gives me an insight of where it be support and resistance. That's another thing you need to know. Just a basic knowledge of uh, the futures and the charts is just looking to the left, seeing where your strong supports and your resistances are. So, yeah, this trade still hasn't hit yet. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So, let me see. If this breakdown is helping you so far, or if you're confused or have any questions, hit the like button. I go live at 9:30 and I show the real process, not just wins. Let's see, this thing still ain't hit. So yeah, I must have been really bored. Hit that thing. Sheesh. There we go. All right, so now once it hits, I need to take it from the lowest point. If it moves down 3 points, then I'll move my fib. Once again, like I said, there's a lot of details in it, but it hits. It activated my second line, and it actually did it activate my second? No, it did not. One tick, but that's that FOMO. Do not try to, force it to hit. If it hit, it hit. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This is me looking at the hour, just seeing how far it could go down. And bang, another winner. Didn't get to show it. I was too busy looking. So now I adjust my fib, move it over. Now I can activate that yellow line again. There we go. So now I'm just sitting and waiting. I keep adjusting it. That's all I'm doing is following the trend with my fib. There you go. See, I just adjust them. These are my contracts. I got order brackets in. If that's another thing you don't know about, let me know in the comments. Bam, my yellow line got activated. These are my volume bars. Nothing of really too much importance. So both activated. Let's see what happens. Did we hit? Yeah, we waiting for that to come down and hit. Just waiting. About 5 points. So check this out. Not every trade is going to be a winning trade, but you have to have proper risk management. So what that means is I am willing to lose 250 to get 350. So that's like 1 to 1.5. So if I win 2 trades, that's $700. I have to lose 3 times just to, break even. Some people just take the 750 and say, hey, that's 750 for the day. Have your goals set. Know what you're doing. Get in the market. Do not go back after you say you got what you want. So make sure you keep that in mind. I try not to trade all day, even though this works throughout the entire day. And this trade still hasn't went through. Yeah, actually one hit. My bad. And I moved that order up. That was my fault. For some reason, I'm not sure, it was down more than 7 points. But ended up backfiring anyway because it ended up hitting where it was. Not sure what happened, but we're not worried about that. We already up. All right, so now let's see. So I'm just doing my adjustments. This is boring. Like I said, it was 45 minutes. I got it sped up. So uh this is just me just watching it. I mean, we see the downtrend. So we're going to continue taking that. My red line down there is another support. So in my assumption, in my educated guess, I'm probably going to try to take it all the way down to the red line. Do I have to? No, I don't. I do not. But today was a good day, so let's ride it out. See what we get. So now you see, trying to set it up again. Usually when the market moves fast, you got to move fast with it. That's just how it is. If you do like overnight sessions, the volume is so much lower. You could do this and probably go make some dinner or something and come back and still not be in a trade. But it works in all sessions. Hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, I know exactly what's going to happen. That other line that you see right at my yellow line was another support. And now I'm hoping that that turns into a resistance, which it actually does. It went from the floor to the ceiling. And look, bang, hit it again. Am I worried about how low it goes? No, I got my 350 and I'm out. Here we go again. See what we got. So now, yep. See, look at, I'm just gonna try to take it to the bottom. Here we go. Let's see if we hit. Oh, look at that. That shows 1400. I felt like 1400 was good. I believe I actually got out early, if I'm not mistaken, and took my dub. So if you want to see how I approach the 9:30 opening bell live, subscribe and turn on notifications. Discipline beats strategy every time. I'll see you at the open, okay? And watch my other videos.